So one thing I wanted to say real quick before I shut this thing down is that a couple of you guys are saying, man, you're not charging enough. I think one guy was saying that he does forestry mulching. He charges $2,500 a day. Well, okay, I get that, and maybe one day I'll get there, right? But when somebody tells me that, the first thing I'm going to ask them, what kind of skid steer do you got? Oh, I got I don't know what kind of skid he has. Oh, I got a 97 or an ASV 120 or a big Bobcat T770 or whatever. How much flow is it? Oh, it's 40 GPM. What kind of cutter you got? Oh, I got a Falcon or some $35,000 forestry mulcher cutter, and that's good. You have to get $2,500 a day. See, I don't have that. You have to look at, because you got to pay for all that. So at the end of the day, if you're getting $2,500 a day and I'm getting 17 or 18, but your skid is $30,000 more than mine, and your cutter is $25,000 more than mine, you're at $60,000 more invested in doing it than me. So when you break it all the way down to the last compound, I'm probably making as much or more than you are at $1,800 a day or $1,700 a day. I'm probably making more than someone that has all those high dollar things at $2,500 a day. If that makes sense. I don't know if I explained it right, but that's my thinking. If I got to spend $30K on a big boy mulcher, well, then I got to charge more. If I got to spend $100K on a skid, that means I got to charge more to keep the same money. It's all about what you can keep. I can charge whatever I want. I could charge $5,000 a day. Put 3 skid steers out there with 3 cutters on it and charge $10,000 a day. But at the end of the day, I got to look at what I'm keeping, what it's costing me to do all that. And that's always relevant. I don't care what anybody says. To me, it's cornerstone. I mean, it's like super relevant. What it costs you to go out and do that or that is different than what it costs me. And let's just be perfectly blunt here. Obviously, a T77 or a ASV whatever, 100 horsepower, or even the Kubota 97, a 100 horsepower machine with 40 GPM, you're going to be able to do more work than me too in a day. I mean, with a 72-inch cutter that you're pushing like gangbusters, where I got a 50-inch cutter, I'm pushing like gangbusters. So your expectation, the customer's expectation from you is going to be more than it is from me. Number one, you're charging them more money, so their expectation is going to be higher. But for you in the cab of the skid, are you able to keep as much money as I am? I got a $5,000 cutter. I got a $70,000 skid. I got a $75,000 in it, not 140, 130. I mean, that is relevant, y'all. And I just want to throw that out there here, and I might put this at the beginning of the video. But I understand that you may charge $2,500 a day. I understand that. And I might get there one day. I'm learning, and I'm trying, and I'm learning, and I'm learning, and I'm still learning. I've only done just a handful of mulching jobs. I'm still getting the technique down and all that. So, and I don't aspire to do 2,500 if I can't keep the same amount of money. I want to be able to, I mean, if I'm doing 17 or 1800 a day, and somebody that's got $140,000 worth of equipment, and they're doing 2,500 a day, are they keeping as much money as me? I don't know. I mean, that comes into question though, right? So, you know, when guys say I should be charging more, you got to look at what I got in it. That's all. And I'm not coming at nobody. I'm not being any kind of way. I'm just pointing out the things that I think about when I'm charging, and when somebody else tells me what they charge, it is, to be quite honest, it's a guideline, but really it's irrelevant, because it's not something that that you can quantify, because it's costing them more to run than me. Now, you know, so say somebody goes over there and does that job that I just did, and they got a big boy cutter, they got a big boy skid, right? And they can do it in 2 days for $5,000. I did 3 days for $4,900. Yeah, they're doing it faster. So, but at the end of the day, they're saving a day, but they're paying out a lot more for the equipment than I am. I mean, I don't know if I'm explaining it right, like I said. So.